Time to live stream instead of working like I should be. Don't tell anybody. Sims 4 Realm of Magic. Okay. I've been playing this a lot over the last few days. And yeah, I'm just gonna share some of my thoughts. See, I have multiple households at this point. The family has expanded pretty significantly. I guess I'll just start with my original sim. I'll tell you the backstories of these people. I have a lot to say about this game because I've had a lot of fun with it, but it's also been kind of shitty because there's like stuff that I wish they would have put here, wish that they would have done. Like they had a lot of opportunities to do stuff that they didn't do, and I also feel like they were kind of lazy on some places. So yeah, but all in all, I've had a lot of fun with it so far. Alright, so this is my sim. His name is Quinn Hollowell. Let me just put him in his actual. Get out of that. Stop playing the organ. It's time to get in your. So this is he's an elder now, and he's getting kind of fat actually. He needs to maybe work out a little bit, but he's an elder now, and he's pretty much the greatest sorcerer of this age. He's got all that maxed out. He knows all the spells and potions. By the way, it's kind of too easy to learn them, but yeah, you kind of like with The Sims 4, you have to like do your own storytelling. You can't rely on them to do it for you because they will never. But yeah, this is him. He's got all the powers, all the magic. Basically, this is his life. I'll tell you about it. It's kind of dramatic. So he started off. He was kind of always a selfish guy. He got married young to a mortal woman. But I guess he kind of didn't really love her. Well, he loved her, but he spent most of his time like exploring the jungle, looking for like artifacts and exploring the magic realm. So he had two daughters with her, and when they were both kids, he left her for this guy, for the guy that he's with now. He's been with that guy faithfully for many, many years. But basically, his daughter Winter kind of hates him for leaving them. But Prudence, she likes her dad. And basically, the reason that Prudence is actually more powerful than Winter is because when Prudence's power started to manifest, she went to her dad for help, and he trained her in magic. And so she's a little bit more powerful than her sister. And so Prudence studies practical arts, and Winter studies the untamed stuff. I'm kind of limiting them on purpose just to kind of make it more interesting, which is like I said, that's what you have to do in this game. Because like EA, they just like, I mean, they're just kind of lazy with some stuff. So both of his daughters have children. They're both married off at this point. She married the child of like those people that live across the street. So like her daughter has an ancient bloodline, which I think is really cool that that they do that, where you can have an ancient bloodline. That's some cool stuff. So that was really cool. But instead of just showing you the family tree, and yeah, also Winter has a. Oh, someone's messaging me. Also, Winter has a child too. Hold on, let me respond to this message. Okay, anyways, back to this. Yeah, so you guys know me. I like to play my little complicated like stories. So basically, Winter has a child. Where was I? I don't even remember what I was saying. Anyways, Realms of Magic. Enough explaining. So this is my guy. Let's have him use the most useless spell so far and teleport to the Magic Realm. This spell, when I realized what this fucking spell did, I was so upset and so mad because it's so stupid. So this spell, transport to the Magic Realm. That's all it does. Like, and your Sims automatically have Glimmerstones. Like, I destroyed the Glimmerstone to make it make sense. But, like, the Wizard Sims... Where isn't he going? What are you doing? The Wizard Sims fucking have Glimmerstones. Oh, my God. See, that's a glitch, too. He won't teleport. Like, they can only, like, do the magic in, like, a limited area. It's so stupid. But, basically, this spell, the whole point of it is that it teleports you to the Magic Realm. when you could have used the Glimmerstone, you could have used a portal. That just seems like the most useless, most cop out spell like that they could have possibly put in the game, right? It is so lazy. There's already multiple ways that you can fucking travel to the magic realm. Why do I need a portal, a Glimmerstone, and a fucking spell that travels me to the magic realm? And like eventually once you've like played it, you don't really need to go to the magic realm that often because you've learned all the spells and learned all the stuff. So that's like I just don't know. But yeah. Still, I've been having fun with it. It's fun to go to the magic realm. The aesthetic of it is really cool. I saw a lot of people were bitching about the house, and yeah, it's kind of a bad house. But you know, like honestly, as someone that's been playing The Sims my entire life, pretty much, like The Sims has never, ever, ever had good houses. That's never been something that we could have ever expected from them. Like I see, like a lot of people complain about that now, but I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you're complaining about bad houses in The Sims now and acting like it's a Sims 4 problem? I'm like. The Sims has always been about we'll give you like the most basic house because we expect you to build onto it. That's like the whole fucking point of it. But like when it comes to like the magic headquarters, then I get why like you can complain about this because this is like a specific pack that could be like, you know, it should feel a bit more pizzazzed up without you having to try. But to complain about like the houses that are in like the neighborhoods and stuff, it's like whatever. They're supposed to be bad. Like you have a whole gallery. Like that's the whole point of the gallery. But yeah. It's funny now because like with Game of Thrones, complaining about The Sims has become popular. Because you know, I would always be the one that would have to come out and be like, back in the day, that I had to be like, oh yeah, this is kind of shitty. But now everyone does that, and it's like popular. So it's like so that's funny. Let's brew up some potions. So yeah, I decided with the Sim that I'm gonna keep him alive for a little bit longer. So him and his lover have been taking the potion of rejuvenation. Oh, prompt resurrection. See, like none of this is useful to me. Let's do some forced friendship. Let's make some new friends in the magic realm. But yeah. But The Sims, you know, like I was saying about the houses, you know, like ever since Sims 1, the houses that are just in the world have been basic. Like that is not new to The Sims 4, and that's like I feel like they're done like that specifically because like one, when you put like too much stuff in a house, like people with shitty computers, it's gonna lag. That just happens, you know, and like a lot of people that play the game have shitty computers, so it's like it's gonna lag if they fill it up with a bunch of like objects from the get go. And then two, they want you to it's about you building your own house and using your own creativity. Like that's the whole thing. But then they are really lazy with some stuff, like toilets not being some places, and then like builds that make absolutely no sense, like stairs that don't connect. I mean, I've seen some stuff that's like really like worrisome. But honestly, if you want to complain about the game, it's like the core gameplay that's lacking in this shit right now. And like my biggest, let me go through the spells, and just kind of how do I get to it again? And just kind of show you like what I mean about some of this shit, about some of these spells. Don't get me started on the Scrubberoo spell. The Scrubberoo spell is such shit, and I hope they fix it in an update or someone mods it, because literally all this spell can do is like clean like a sink, clean a shower, clean a counter. It can't clean dishes. It can't clean litter boxes. It can do puddles, but like. The stuff that it can clean a sim, it can't clean child sims. Like the stuff that you would a lot of the stuff that you would just intuitively expect this spell to be able to do, it can't do for some reason, and it's like really stupid. Like why can't this spell clean a litter box? Please add that. One thing I hate about these people is they forget that you just charged me like $40 for another expansion pack. At least make the future expansions compatible with the later expansions. You know what I mean? Like, why doesn't the Scrubberoo spell clean a litter box? It's so dumb. Oh, you know, Zan, you know I was gonna have to come back for Realm of Magic. This is my shit. You know, everyone else likes to jump on a bandwagon, but like from the get-go, I've been saying that the Magic ones are always my favorite, and I was waiting for this one. So yeah, so the Reparo spell is good. Scrubberoo spell, it needs work. Please update it so that we can clean the dishes. Yeah. Why? Yeah. Yeah, like why can't it clean dishes? It's so weird. Ugh, please update that. Delicio. Okay, another one that's super freaking weird, right? I would like it if I had like a selection of what I wanted to summon. Like it was like Delicio, summon like steak, lobster, whatever. But it's just like it summons a random object, a random article of food, and then it puts it on the floor. You can't summon it on the counter. Let me show you this. It's so stupid. Okay, okay, finish the potion real quick. Bottle this shit up so no one takes it. Okay. Let me show you this stupid Delicio spell or whatever. Like, okay. So look, I click magic spells on the counter. I can steal the counter. I can set the counter on fire. But if I want to summon food, it has to be on the floor. Okay, come in here. Why can't I summon food onto a table? It has to go on the floor. Like, you can't like, I don't understand. It's little stuff like that that I feel like is so lazy. Like, why can I set the table, why can I set it on fire and steal it, but I can't summon a plate of food on it? Like, that is so just stupid to me. Like, I just don't get it. And there's so many things like that in this pack where I just feel like if they had like tried like a little bit harder, it would have been better. But it's like, also I feel like I'm a little bit less impressed too, because I've been playing with Magic mods for like a year now, and it's like if you go back and look at some of the live streams that I've done over the past few months, like those mods are almost as good as the spells in this pack. I mean, I feel like or just as good, honestly. Like, because these spells are basic. Like, most of these spells are super freaking basic. And, like, a lot of those mods can do way more than what's here. And a lot of this is ripping off what's in some of those mods, too. Like, I'll remember it later, but, like, there was something specific that I was like, damn, they ripped off that new Witches and Warlocks mod hard, I felt like. Because, yeah. So, like, and then the same shit in Ferniate. I don't understand why this spell can't kill. I was trying to kill one of the sages, and it was like they wouldn't even catch on fire. I get they want to keep their teen rating, but that's like, come on, like, make it a little bit easier. Zip Zap, it just zaps them. It's totally useless. I would have liked if, with the Zip Zap one, if when you were overcharged, that it would seem like a lightning bolt or something if you had the seasons pack or whatever. But no, it's like the same animation constantly. The Necro spell, whatever, it summons the dead. Like I said, the mods have been able to do this forever, summon the dead. I don't care about that as much. Like, and they're aware of these mods. That's what I mean about them ripping off the mods. These mods are very popular. They're aware. This spell to summon the dead, I've been using this in my game for months now. It's not Chilio, we've had that forever. We've had that with mods, with the witch mods, and then also with the scientist shit. It's like they're doing what modders have already done instead of giving like new stuff. Like, what is that? Minionize? This spell is so fucking useless. It's useless. I don't even want to talk about it. Like, you minionize someone and it gives you like 3 options. Clean, cook. But it's like clunky and it barely works. That's all I can say about it. It pretty much sucks. Death Defy, it can restore a ghost, whatever. Decursify. Okay, this one's cool. This one, the Cursify, it's a new one, right? I mean, kind of. It's basic shit. But, like, an interesting thing that happened with my sim when I first started playing was, like, I was doing some potions. I tried to decursify myself, and then from decursifying myself, I got cursed again. And this, like, demon thing followed me around and roared. So that was cool, and I wanted more stuff like that, but there's barely anything like that. And then Duplicado, the spell needs some work. It glitched on me, and it made me have brothers, and they stayed, and I had to like go in and delete them. It needs work. Like it's basically the minion spell, but with yourself. I mean, and I'm saying it needs work as if they're gonna update it. Like knowing good and well they're not. Doggy, don't come in here scratching. Why are you doing that, jiggling your bells? Yeah, but I know they're not going to. So it's just like, what else? Like the potions are kind of the best part, almost, because it's like, even though they're kind of basic, a lot of them are just emotions, and a lot of them do what stuff that's already been done. At least you have to work to get them, except for you have to work to get them. You have to mix it up. You have to hunt down the ingredients. So there's a little bit of trying with that, and I like that. But the spells, you learn them so easily. The mischief spells. Morphiate's pretty cool. But then again, yeah, Morphiate's pretty cool, I would say. Strangify is pretty cool. Burglarate, you steal an object, whatever. Infatuate's pretty cool, make two Sims fall in love. Furio is make two Sims fight, that's cool. Deliriate, whatever, it makes a Sim dazed for a little bit. Who cares? Desperio, whatever, it makes a random Sim sad. It doesn't even give you an animation. Like, you know, if you're gonna do a Desperio spell, wouldn't it have been cool if there was like a rain cloud above the head and like some rain above their head while the spell was in action? But no, it's just like a basic. I'll show you. The Desperio spell is just like a. It's so basic, and I'm like, oh, you could have just went like one little step further. Where is it? Desperio. Look what it does. It basically does nothing. Desperio on her. Sparkle for a little bit, and then, oh, what? What did that even do? It'd be so cool if she had like a little rain cloud over her head, like to show like a little animation. Like, would that have been so difficult? Like, because it's sad because I've had so much fun playing this pack, but then at the same time I'm like, God, go a little bit further. Take the extra step. And then I was just like looking at videos on The Sims 4, on The Sims 2. The Sims 2 had like 33 fucking spells. And I love how in this one, in that live stream, they want to be like, oh, this is 24 spells, the most spells in any Sims game. That was a fucking lie. You're lying to people. This is not the most amount of spells. The Sims 2 had 33 spells, and a lot of them were way more interesting. Like, do you remember the Sims 2 spell where you could, like, summon, like, a ghostly, like, servant that would just be, like, clothes? It would just be, like, your clothes, but, like, floating around, and they would clean your house and take care of it. I wanted more shit like that, and we just not get it. Transportulate, whatever. The teleportation spell, that's pretty cool. Like I said, the Delicia one, it would be cool if you could summon it on the thing. Herbio, you summon a plant. Florio, you take care of the plants. I wish you could take care of multiple plants at the same time, like it could, like, choo! Florio, all my plants are done. But copy pasto, it copies an object. Rite of Ascension, it turns someone into a witch, which is, okay, have a spell for that one, that's cool. Home Wardle. I talked about Home Wardle in the beginning. What? Who approved this stupid fucking spell? Like, I have a Glimmerstone that takes me to the magic realm. I have a portal that takes me to a magic realm. Are you literally filling up a spell slot and then acting like this is like a new spell when I already have two other ways to do this? Give me a fucking break, people. But yeah. And then what else is there? And then that's pretty much it when it comes to the spells. There's not much. Like I said, The Sims 2 had more spells. They are lying when they say this has the most amount of spells. The Sims 2 had fucking more spells. And you know what's crazy about it? In The Sims 2, magic was just an afterthought. It was just like, we're just going to throw witches into an apartment life pack. And still it has more spells than a dedicated Sims 4 pack? Bitch, please. Bitch, please. You're out of your goddamn minds. Out of your goddamn minds. Let's go through the potions real quick, and then I'll just like start playing and hanging out and showing you my Sims and stuff. Potion of Good Fortune. Okay, cool. Luck potion. Potion of, you would expect that. Potion of Plentiful Needs. I wish it was a little bit harder to make. It's just an apple that you need to make it, so it's really easy, which doesn't. It's kind of weird. Potion of Nausea. I can just give them. I mean, I don't need a potion of nausea. Like, I can give you rotten milk or something. I can give my Sim a rotten drink, and it will have the same effect as a potion of nausea. Why do I fucking need a potion of nausea? Go in your kitchen, take everything in the cupboard and everything in the fridge, mix it together, and then you got a potion of nausea. I don't need useless shit. Like, potion of nimble mind. It makes you gain skills faster. Okay, that's cool. Potion of magical aura. I'm still not fucking sure what this does. I think it just gives you a buff that makes you have a magical aura. I don't know what it does, because my Sim just glowed for a little bit. I don't really recall. Maybe I'll make it in a minute. Potion of Alluring Aura, obviously that makes you a smooth tongue. Emotional Stability is actually really useful for when your Sims are like really sad or depressed, someone died or something. I like that one. See, potions are kind of the best part, almost. Potion of Purging. That one's pretty cool. Well, I mean, there's no real need to purge your perks actually, because there's no limitations. You can eventually have all of them, so it's like there's no real reason to purge the perks, like in the vampire one, where there's like weaknesses and you can only have certain ones. And this one you can have all of them, so there's no real reason to use it. Potion of Forced Friendship is pretty cool. Potion of Masterful Insults, basically the reverse of the Forced Friendship one. It makes you hate someone, can make you hate someone, so you can like have an enemy and kill them and your sim won't be sad or whatever. Potion of Rejuvenation makes you younger. Curse Cleansing, Immortality, Transcendent Charmer. See, there's 2 romantic potions, Alluring Aura and Transcendent Charmer. That makes no sense. There's 2 potions that do the exact same thing. Please stop being so fucking lazy. Why do we have 2 potions that do the exact same thing? Potion of Transcendent Charmer. A potion to unlock the power of romantic conversation. Potion of Alluring Aura. A potion that makes those around the drinker more receptive to romantic conversation. That is the same fucking shit. This is lazy. This is so fucking lazy. And they get up on these fucking streams and act like, we simply did not have the time. If only we had the time to put actual features into this game. But we simply did not. Give us money now. Like, come on. Oh my god. Also, not a single wizard robe in this whole pack. Not a single wizard robe. Alright, that's me bitching about everything. Now let me just play it and show you some of the stuff that I do like. So since this girl is already my target, I also have the Warlocks and Witches mod in right now. So that one's pretty cool. That's why my sim is the most powerful wizard that's ever lived. I don't have any of my other witch ones in now because they're kind of glitched out. But yeah, so let's strangify her. I have the perk that allows him to cast magic from a distance, but I kind of wish for the sake of immersion that he would at least like point himself in the direction of the person. But yeah, I did strangify her, now she's hideous. And she's got horrible boils all over her face, and she's green. But it'll only last for 4 hours, it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I just feel like there was like so many like... There's some lazy stuff going on in this pack, but it's at the same time. It's fine. Let's get to know some of the teachers. I'm going to take a potion of Nimble Mind, that potion that I just made, because these new teachers, these are not the same sages that were here when I learned magic at the school. You know, Sims 4, it's just, I have a bunch of potions of Force Sims, but I didn't need to make that. Yeah. Oh, it's my, son-in-law. Can you, oh, did you take it? God, the teleport spell is so fast sometimes that it's like, I don't even... Sims teleport so quickly. Yeah, but the Sims team, I feel like, I feel like a lot of times there's a lot of laziness going on, and there's like excuses being made all the time. People just buy it. I mean, I periodically, Casey, to answer your question, I periodically come on here and stream sometimes when there's, you know, interesting stuff going on. I'm gonna make myself friends with this guy. And I figured Realm of Magic, you know I love the magic packs and stuff. It's my shit. Yeah, I just feel like, honestly, you guys always know that I've always been real with you. I just feel like it's so happy to a lot of people. I'm not gonna say anybody's name. But to suddenly be like, oh, The Sims 4 has gone downhill. Oh, give me a fucking break. The Sims has gone downhill. They've been doing the same type of shit forever. These have been problems for the beginning. To complain about the fact that the teens are different from the adults now, are the same as the adults pretty much now, is so fucking stupid and fucking hacky and like disgusting to me. Like, you're complaining about that when that's been the fact of the matter for years now, and when that was something that I brought up when the game first came out. Because in Sims 2 and Sims 3, the teens and the adults are different. They are different. They're different heights. They've got different stuff going on. In Sims 4, they're virtually the same. And the fact that there's a particular person that's just now trying to complain about that, as in to complain about The Sims 4 being lazy and like and having bad core gameplay now for views just because it's popular, trying to like get in on Lil Simsy's popularity. Fuck off with that shit. Be EA and the Sim Bureau's bitch boy like you've always been. Like stop because you see little Simsy popping off now. You want to be like her, I see. That's what you're trying to do. But it's fake. You've been blowing them for years. I mean, and I'm not even going to say who it is. You can probably figure it out. But like, shit. Stop with the fakery. I can't take it. God, fucking... With how toxic the Sims community used to be back in the day. With how toxic these people used to be. And how clicky they used to be for it to be like so fake, you know. Because I feel like The Sims is so popular and I feel like it exploded in popularity. Like there's so many YouTubers playing it now that are just huge that I feel like the Sims community as it used to be understood kind of dissolved, and now it's just like, oh, The Sims, everyone plays it. It's just like a game that gets played. BuzzFeed plays The Sims, you know, now it's like it's a huge thing. It wasn't like that back in the day. There was like a few people that would let's play it. So now that like there's other people that are cropping up that are more real, the fake motherfuckers are trying to get in on that popularity by becoming suddenly more critical of the game. But the real motherfuckers have been real from the get-go. And, you know, I like Lil Simsy so much. I really fuck with Lil Simsy because I just feel like she's been real from the get-go. But then there's other people who shall not be mentioned. Alright, I'm gonna befriend this sage too. I'm looking for my lighter. Oh, there it is. Come here, sage. Hope you guys are enjoying this realness, this fucking rant. See, look, The Sims3loser, you know, it had its time. This isn't my shit anymore. I come on here and stream sometimes. I have a different YouTube channel that, because of Sims3loser, I was able to grow that YouTube channel into something that was like an actual thing. And so now, like, I spend my time going to conventions and speaking with different fans of like science fiction and fantasy books and discussing that. And I spend my time creating like videos about great books of science fiction and fantasy, and I try and keep them with really high production values. And you know, I'm grateful to Sims3loser that it gave me the skills to create a channel that was actually really successful. I'm not saying that Sims3loser wasn't successful in its time, but it was never successful to the point where my science fiction fantasy channel is successful. Like, that's a legitimate thing. Oh, it's my daughter! It's one of my daughters! It's the one that doesn't really like me. Oh, actually, we're becoming better friends ever since she, Leave me alone. I'm talking to my daughter. Where's my daughter? Dude, I hate... Another thing I hate about Sims 4 is I hate, like, how Sims will come to you more often than not. Sometimes I want to walk to them. Like, why can't I walk to the Sim? Yeah. That's my daughter. Yeah, where was that? Yeah, Lil Simsy. Yeah, I like her. She builds really fantastic houses, and then she's always been real about the game. And then Carl, who does the game guides, that dude's awesome, fantastic. And then also LGR has always been real. Arobiana says, you're right about the realness of all of a sudden, because 2 years ago the critics were told to sit down and be quiet. Oh, you don't even know. You don't even know. Back in the day, I got told straight up that I was blacklisted from like the Sim Guru thing because I complained about their laziness and what they were doing. I got told that from the people that were in it with them hard, because now it's like anybody can just sign up and get the Game Changers thing. But back then it was very exclusive. And even though this channel back in the day was like, had like a huge number of subscribers for then, and it had more than a lot of people that were in with them, but still I couldn't get the early access and I couldn't get to go because I was critical, right? And I got told straight up by some people that were in, yeah, they said specifically like you were out. And so now it's like, now the shit's changing. It's like, it's not like that anymore, but it's like, so now motherfuckers feel like they don't have to suck the dick. But I'm never gonna suck a company's dick to get in. I have integrity, sorry. And then on top of that now, I'm glad that I have a YouTube channel where I can focus a different, not this one, but a real YouTube channel where I can focus on something that I'm very passionate about, something that can, make me stir my mind and make me think about concepts, philosophical concepts, and explore different ideas that I never thought about in interesting ways. And this is just a video game channel. And I like video games. I like playing Sims, but I want it more. And I'm glad that the skills from editing that I got with this channel grew into something else. But yeah, but like I'm saying, like I'm not bitter towards anyone. I'm like glad you do your thing, get your money how you're gonna get your money. But like what I'm saying, motherfucker, is you know this shit's fake. Let's have a duel with my daughter. Let's If I challenge her to a duel at the magic round, they won't go. So I'm not even gonna do it. We're just gonna duel here. Like he'll teleport and then he'll wait on her and then she just won't come. And then she just won't come. It's glitched. Like there's so many like stupid glitches in this game where I'm just like, why does that even exist? Rubiana says, sounds illegal, almost like payola. Always expected EA was up to shenanigans, but I didn't have solid proof. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I'm not mad about it or anything at this point. It was years ago. But like now that I'm not afraid of pissing anybody off, I'm gonna say what I want. And that's the truth, bitch. I'm telling you. That's the gospel truth. Is that that's how it was, and that I was blacklisted because I complained when I didn't like stuff, and I complained about them selling these ridiculous prices for shit on the Sims 3 store when it was like just trash that had terrible textures. And I've never held up my criticisms. I feel like my criticisms have always been valid. They've always been fair. But I got blacklisted because of that. And now there are people that are just almost as critical as me. That are fine. Because I guess there's new people in charge or whatever. But like, yeah. That's how it was. Yeah, my daughter just got her ass whooped. Because I'm a master. She should have known. I'm going to duel all these people. Show them who the boss is. Actually, I'm going to take off his... Get out of the damn shower, dude. What the hell? Don't you have a potion of plentiful needs? Yeah, drink that. We're gonna duel the sages and see if we can beat all the sages. Let's go spells, never transportulate. So I want to challenge her to a duel at the dueling ground. It's crazy that I have to turn that off in order for it to work. And I've tried it a million times, it just doesn't work. He will teleport up there, she will try to walk up there, but not get there, and it'll cancel the interaction. I don't understand why The Sims 4 does that. It cancels interactions. It's really weird. Challenge to duel at the dueling grounds. Friendly duel. The truth eventually sets you free. It's sad because if they listen, The Sims 4 would be a lot better. Yeah, I agree, but they're not interested in that. They're just interested in like giving you the same animations and the same shit to change your sim to happy or sad again. You know, that's why there's so many people that I really respect in the Sims community, like LGR, and they don't give him the review copies either, because he was one of the ones back in the day that complained a lot too, and they didn't give it to him for a while, and then they started giving it to him for a little bit, and then all of a sudden they stopped again, because he kept complaining. I think at some point it was like, oh, this is so juicy, because at some point, LGR, Lazy Game Reviewers, they started giving him the review codes, and I guess they expected that, oh, like maybe if we give him the review codes, he'll stop bitching. But then he was like, you know what, no, I'm still going to say what I think. And then all of a sudden they stopped giving him the review codes, and he even said in the video, oh yeah, they suddenly stopped. They started for like a few ones and then they suddenly stopped. Yeah, what does that tell you? The fact that he didn't stop complaining, they stopped giving him the review codes. Yeah, what does that say? And because he's been real from the beginning, so I like him. And then, like I said, Carl, Great Guy, and Lil Simsy. Those are the people that I F with in the community. Everyone else, like the people that have been for, like some of the bigger people that have been on here for a while, just are so fake to me. Like, God damn it, I want to say names so bad, but it's just like I can't. Yes. I like Pixelade. Pixelade is actually, I don't know if he wants his name out there, but I remember his old channel name. Pixelade is actually a friend of mine. Like he's like an actual legit friend of mine. Like we were, yeah, he was really nice when I was doing Sims 3. So Pixelate, I'm not talking about him.
Julius.
You're gonna get whooped, bitch.
Folius. Next
Same.
Colloquior.
Dude, I honestly wish.
Na
No,
Opa.
leave animation. I wish there was just a spell. Like, you'll see what he's about to do. Like this right here. This hand, like his hand is glowing, and then she's getting like kind of like that going on, and then he flips her and turns her over. And there's like different ones where he'll like sling her around her. I would love it if there was just a spell like throw, and I could just do that with the spell. That would be so cool, but that's limited to the duels. Oh, you came up here to get some too, lady? You can get this too. Actually, no. You witnessed something that you weren't meant to see. So, I'm gonna have to turn you into a statue. I haven't seen this yet. Oh. I don't want to kill her. I'm thinking about like setting it. Oh, you can't set it on fire? I can't even set the ground around her on fire. Y'all ain't slick. Yeah, I haven't seen this yet. It turned her into like a life-size statue. That's really cool. Yeah, usually it turns them into something small. See, the Morpheate spell is one of the better ones. I like that one. Do I have story plot lines for this save? Yeah, I should go into that, right? I was explaining it a little bit in the beginning. Basically, this guy, he discovered that he had some magic, learned a lot of magic, married a Muggle woman, but he wasn't around a lot. He was exploring for most of these kids' lives. And then when she was a little girl and when she was a toddler, he left them permanently and moved in with his lover, who's the guy he's with now, and they've been together for years. And his lover is also a spellcaster, and they've been together for years. And he also like constantly cheated on his wife, like constantly with like men, women. It was just not a good situation. But she eventually settled down with a man, and God, I can't show him because I don't know, because she didn't have any kids with him because he already had a son. Oh, this guy, there he is, Adam Jones, and that was his father that the mom married. So she had a happy life. She like her husband divorced her for a man, but she ended up having a happy life, and he helped her raise her daughters, who of course ended up being witches, and now they're both married and have families of their own. And so basically, Prudence, she was open to building a relationship with her dad. She was a little bit younger when he left, so she never really got to know him at all. So she kind of learned magic with him starting early on, and she studies practical magic. And then the other one, Winter, is actually kind of going down the dark side. She studies untamed magic. She's with this guy that studies untamed magic that's actually evil, and she's actually killed one of the sages at the school. And yeah, so she's kind of like going down this dark mistress path. But she also has a daughter. And so that's where we're at now with this. And it's really cool. I like, see, there's elements of the pack that I'm really into. But like I said, you have to tell your own story with it. Like EA is not gonna, they're not gonna give you too much of nothing. Alright, so I guess I can show you like some of my kids. So I'll have him. And you know what's funny? It's funny that you have the home wardle spell that'll just send you to the magic realms, totally useless. But then you can't use it to send you back home. Like what? Like just go home, dude. Go home. Wait, it's so lazy. I just can't with how lazy they are with some of this stuff. I'm just like it's beyond me. It kills me. It kills me. But you know, honestly though, just a little bit more about The Sims 2 Apartment Life. The Sims 2 Apartment Life had 33 spells. Neutral spells, dark spells, and good spells. It had the witch cauldron thing. It had like the witch outfit going on. And then it also had the good witch's castle that you could travel to. And you could go to her castle and hang out there. You had the evil witch's castle that you could travel to. And you could go there and hang out there. And that was just a little add-on to apartment life. And then 33 spells, like I said. And a lot of them were way more interesting. Like, you could make someone cluck like a chicken. And that's so... Like, why can't you... And you could make someone get chased by a bunch of bees. Like, and that was really, really cool, right? And that, and all of that, those 33 spells, those locations that you could visit, was just a like little add-on to apartment life. The pack was apartment life. That's what the pack was about. The witches were like, oh, that's something extra for you guys to enjoy. This is a whole pack based around witches, spellcasters.
Oh, God.
I know it's a game pack, but my God, do better. I totally agree, Frowny Brownies. Modders, come in. I'm like, you guys, come in here and save us. I'm wondering if they can actually even keep it in the user interface and add more to the book. I don't know if that would be possible, but that would be really cool because I really do like this user interface. Yeah, modders, please fix these spells, make them more interesting, give us some more. I just love that because a lot of this stuff that you can do here, like, that has already been in mods. You know, if you've played any of these witch mods, it's already been there. So, I guess I'll show you guys one of my daughters. I guess we'll go to my bad daughter first. The wicked witch daughter of mine. Show you what she's up to. She actually lives in Forgotten Hollow. Oh, fuck. Wrong button. Whoops. Whoopsies. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Let's go back. Manage world. Just go to manage world. Let's do this. Let's do this. I really like the dress that she's in. It's like a modded dress. It's a custom content dress, I mean, and it's really nice. But like I said, I don't know if it's just my taste, but the clothing in this shit is lacking. Oh my god. I feel like, yeah, this dress kind of glitches sometimes when you're really zoomed out. But I feel like they've been watching that Magicians show, and that's where a lot of the style for this came from. And I really don't like this show. I really don't like that show. And it's like, so, and I don't know where they got a lot of these styles from. Like, a lot of these clothes, I would have liked if they had gone in a more Harry Potter direction, because there's a lot of Harry Potter elements already. There's some Harry Potter clothing remnants. And then I would have also liked some more just, like, typically witch stuff. And I know they already gave us, like, a witch hat with the Halloween pack or whatever, but I would have liked another kind of, like, witch kind of hat. A different one, you know, like a different one. Like, why couldn't we get that? I know, it's just like, I felt like the clothing was kind of lacking too. And they missed an opportunity to give us a hooded robe. So this is my daughter, Winter. She's named Winter because she was born in the dead of winter. My eldest daughter. She, unlike her sister, actually started manifesting powers very early on. Her familiar is a raven. Okay, so the familiars are actually really cool. They don't do anything. I just really like the way they look. They can save you from dying of overcharge or something, which is like basically, or just keep you from dying, so that's kind of cool. But like, you can't talk to them. They'll say, I wish you could just like, I wish I could click on this and just talk to him. Like, why can't I just click on this and talk to it? Like, this seems like something so similar that you could have done. Just talk to him. But like, it's, you can't. But like, whatever, they look cool. And the husband has like a floating skull one. They have the daughter. He's taking care of her. I'll leave him alone. But yeah, oh yeah, she's a serial killer. She is killed before. That's how she killed the sage at the magic realm, because for some reason I couldn't set her on fire. And I tried like 1,000,000 times and it wouldn't let me. So I just stabbed her to death after a duel. Yeah, this is a lot that's built by someone from the gallery. What kind of potion is this? Plentiful needs. Do you need that? No, you don't need that just now. But yeah, this is a lot built by someone in the gallery. It's really nice. But that's what I was saying. Like, why complain about pre-built lots? Like, the whole point is that you build it yourself or you download someone else's. Especially in The Sims. I mean, like, no one. Like, why complain? That's how it's always been. That's not a. Like, why would you? I can understand expecting a sim to live up to a certain standard. I mean, expecting a Sims game to live up to a certain like standard, right? And to, like do what it's already done before in like other games, at least live up to that. But to expect them to suddenly do things that they've never done before for no reason, it's just like. But I get it. Like Lil Simsy, she builds incredible houses, and I'm not like that's just my personal opinion. Like I said, I really like her, and she's not like one of the ones that I feel like is fake. Lil Simsy's super fucking cool. I feel like she says what she thinks, and I feel like that's totally valid. It's totally valid just to say what you think. Never gonna shit on anyone for saying what they think. You should do a Once Upon a Time Let's Play if you've seen the show. I've seen the show, but I'm not super big on Once Upon a Time. You know, you guys know my things. When I was growing up, I watched Charmed. And I'm definitely gonna make the Charmed ones on this at some point. I watched Charmed. Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I watched Wizard of Oz, was one of my favorite witch things. The movie The Craft was amazing. Hocus Pocus. I also really love The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, that new show on Netflix based on the comic. Oh my god, that show is incredible. I was watching it last night, actually, just playing this, and it was just getting me in the mood to play this. It was so much fun. I love that show to death. Yeah, so that's really cool. And I don't like the new Charmed. The new Charmed is kind of shitty, so that's not. I don't really like it. But whatever. I don't understand. This is another thing with Sims 4. Yeah, this is not one of his outfits. Do you guys have this problem? Like you switch between households and then suddenly your Sim is wearing like some random shit that you didn't put them in? I absolutely hate that. It is immersion breaking. Like, one of the reasons I killed one of the sages is because I had put her in a specific like outfit. If you must know, it was actually Morgan, the man, the guy from the trailer. I turned him into, actually, we have a powerful witch here. I'll show you. We'll show you some of her magic. I turned him into a woman and made him kind of like a dark mistress. And then she kind of became her rival, and so she killed her. But one of the reasons that I made her become a rival is because she kept changing out of like the beautiful dress that I had her in. And where is she? Oh, is this another glitch? Are you showing your true color, Sims? Like, I mean, go ahead and show the people you glitching. Yeah, it's just like it's unreliable, guys. Look at this. A whole new spell that doesn't even work. Like, I've had the spell work once. I was wondering if it was actually gonna work. Yeah, I think the spell has worked once. The Necro spell to summon the dead. And I was thinking that maybe it has to be at night. Because when it worked, it was at night, but it is at night now, and it's still not working, I see. Well, I wanted to show you guys what she looked like. I definitely... The spirit is not lost. I strengthened the connection to the spiritual realm specifically so the ghost wouldn't disappear. But, you know, the game, it's just a bugged out, glitched out fucking mess. You know. And you know what? I think games like No Man's Sky and how hard they try to rectify problems in the game and how hard they try to fix everything and they're constantly updating over and over and over and over again for free and not charging anything for these huge updates. And I think about how the fucking Sims people nickel and dime us for fucking everything, and then the game doesn't even fucking work and do basic shit for like a spell that you fucking like got all the way to like level fucking 8 or whatever to fucking get to, and then it doesn't even work. It's not backfiring. It's not backfiring. It's just not. It's just literally doing the animation and then not working. Oh, fuck you people. Fuck you people. And you're like, we didn't have time. We didn't have time to make the game work properly. If only we'd had time to make it work. Like, goddamn. No, I watched that live stream, and it was just like, it's unbelievable. And they showed off like the good elements to make it seem like, oh yeah, these are, and you know there was shit they were glossing over, specifically not showing, and you would like wonder why like they're not showing these because it sucked, and they knew it sucked, and then them being like, oh, if only we had time to do this and that. I don't think that's the issue. I think it's like fucking laziness, honestly. That realm looks good. I mean, this place looks good. Okay, let me. This is the vampire town. I mean, the Glimmerbrook place looks good. The worlds look good, but like, what the gameplay? Like, if the game is a fucking buggy mess, what's the point in playing it? How come Winter has the weak bloodline and her sister has the ancient bloodline? Actually, I think both Winter and her sister have weak bloodlines. You can see her daughter has a strong bloodline. But I'll actually show you Winter's sister now, and I'll explain it because I had to figure it out too. So basically, when you have a sim that you just turn into a spellcaster, they'll just be like, they won't have any kind of like traits attached to it. They'll just be a spellcaster. But then when they have kids, their kids will have a weak bloodline. But then when their kids have kids, I think what happens is their sims will either have a weak bloodline or a strong bloodline. And then when they continue to have kids, more and more kids, it'll become an ancient bloodline. So if you look at these sims over here, her sister, I shall show you. Another gallery house too. Like I didn't spend another anyways. Go to her sister. She actually also has a weak bloodline. But if you look at this guy, he's got an ancient bloodline. Because his parents were the people from across the street that have been wizards for a really long time. And so since he married her with a weak bloodline, her daughter also has an ancient bloodline. And I'm guessing when her sister's daughter has a kid, then that strong bloodline will become ancient as well. So I think it takes a few generations for it to become ancient. But it's saying weak is actually a benefit. It's not like a downward, it's like a benefit. It's saying that, I'll just read it for you. They get like a benefit over people that don't have any traits whatsoever. I hope I'm explaining this. I'm a little bit tired. Yeah, I'm actually supposed to be editing right now my Evo video, but I'm not. And I hope no one from the other channel is over here watching, because they're probably like, why are you not working? I should be. I'm actually going to finish that after I finish showing you guys all this stuff and planning and give you guys my thoughts on this. What are you doing? No. See, why is my daughter grayed out? Like, what is going on here? I don't understand why her portrait is... It's saying... I hope it's not... It's saying she's at daycare. This is fine. You know, this game's not buggy. You know, it doesn't cost hundreds upon hundreds of dollars to play this full game. You know, that's not a thing. We don't pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for all of these fucking expansion packs to get a game that's bugged the fuck out and barely works most of the time. Like, why do we spend so much money? You know why? You know why we spend so much money on this, even though it's buggy and even though they clearly don't care with a lot of this shit? It's because there's no other alternative. When another simulation game comes out that's just as good, if not better, their fucking days are numbered if they don't fucking start showing that they fucking care. But yeah. So yeah, she's the good one. She's the practical magic one. So like, but look here. See how there's spoiled food? You would think that I'd be able to click on this, click on magic, and click clean. But we can't. I have to go do it like a muggle. And we can all agree that mermaids are trash. Yes, mermaids... What's the point of having mermaids if they don't have like an underwater place to go to? Like literally in The Sims 3, they had like an underwater place to go to. Give me one lot. One lot. Just like make the sim dive underground, hit a loading screen, and give me one fucking lot that's fucking underwater for the mermaids to hang out in. The Sims 3 in the Island Paradise Pack had like 5 or 6 of those. I don't understand. And then like if you put it into their first person mode and even go swimming, if you look under the water, the texture it's literally just a single layer. It's a 2-dimensional layer on the ground, and if you go under there, there's nothing. There's nothing under there except for some it's like it's not even. You know how like a game like Grand Theft Auto, you go under the water and it'll look like you're underwater. The Sims, it's literally just like a 2-dimensional texture. Someone is in the middle of making a game like The Sims, but I can't remember what's the name. I think I heard about something like that too. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, you know, when The Sims 5 comes out, and we know they're working on The Sims 5, they have to be at this point. I'm hoping that they put a little bit of that Sims 2 love into it. Hire fans of the game. You know, because I feel like the reason that like a lot of these mods are so good is because you can tell that the modders care. And if these people have these resources that someone working for EA does with that type of passion, we could get beautiful things. We could get like amazing stuff. And it's like we always get lackluster stuff, even in a pack like this that I've been waiting for literally years, that I want to love with all my fucking heart. It's just like, god damn it, the laziness just fucking kills it for me, and it's just so upsetting, guys. I haven't even done the broom riding shit. I literally have not ridden on a broom because like that was in the warlocks and witch pack that a modder created. That has been out for like 10 months, and that has been a feature of that pack for months. Riding on brooms. So for them to like put it in here and be like, oh, look at this new thing that you've never seen before. You know about this. You 100% know about this mod because it's very popular. And like, and for the fact that you act like this is new, like no, I have no interest in broom riding when this is something that's already in the game via mods, and that's fucking free. No thank you. Island Living should have been a game pack, not an expansion. Same with pets. Honestly, same with pets. And, you know, and sure, they nickeled and dimed us with the Sims 3. With the Sims 3. The Sims 3 store is one of the biggest rip-offs in game history. Like, some of those like worlds were like more expensive than expansion packs sometimes. Like, it was crazy. So, like, the Sims 3 store, but then that was like an extra optional thing. That was like, oh, like really off to the side, right? These are like the main core expansions, and I know Game Pack is a new concept, but I'm like, if you're gonna do it, like, do it. Oh yeah, they ripped the hell out of it because I know they wouldn't have put brooms in it because it's closed worlds. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of these packs could have been. But you know what's funny? I feel like this pack here, I feel like has as much gameplay as Island Living. To be honest, like it does, right? Island Living has a bigger world, but like honestly, complaining about small worlds in The Sims 4 is not it. Complaining about small worlds in The Sims 4 is not it, and let me tell you why. No matter where you are in The Sims 4, no matter where you are, you're playing in like a little selected small area, and to get anywhere else, you hit a loading screen. So it literally does not matter what size the world is in The Sims 4. Stop complaining. That's another stupid thing in my opinion that people complain about. It literally doesn't fucking matter. Like the only time it matters is like, oh, I want more lots to build in. You know, that matters. But to complain about it, like, in general, I'm just like, you're only playing in, like, a little section. Anyway. So it's just like, fuck off. But, yeah, I feel like this game has as much gameplay as Island Living, right? The Magic Realm one. I feel like maybe even perhaps more. Because, like, what could you do in Island Living? You live on an island. You go in the ocean. You scuba dive boringly. Like, scuba diving is, like, 10 times less interesting because there's no like hidden lot that you can go underwater to. And it's like I said, Sims 3 had 5. This is the Island Living one costs the same amount, and it doesn't even have 1. Can we at least get 1? Like one little hidden lot where you can be underwater with the mermaid. So it at least makes having a mermaid kind of interesting, because otherwise what's the point? They're not even a real mermaid. It's just like, I'm really just a human that like goes in the water sometimes and has a tail. Like, give me a break. And then it's like, and then to top that off, modders had already created mermaids, and they're pretty much just as good. So it's like, it's not even, come on EA, come on guys. come on, guys. You know, maybe it's a good thing that more people are standing up and complaining right now, regardless of whether or not it's fake, because maybe they'll actually start listening now. I know they watch videos of people like Lil Simsy because like they said her name in one of the streams or whatever, so that's good. But it doesn't seem like they tried. Like I remember I saw her video and she's pointing out like one of these houses over here, like the stairs like just stop in the back or something. Or was that in Strangerville? I think that might have been Strangerville. Oh, I this is my fault. I gotta delete this roof. I forgot that's there. It's magical. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I just used it. Yeah, same thing. I honestly wish I could. Honestly, what I should do with my the island living thing, I should just like put like a little. I should build like a little hotel resort type thing, so I can just send my sim there to just hang out, and that's like the use of it. Because I don't know, man. It's such a regression, right, from The Sims 3, which not only had beaches in every world. But then when there was a dedicated beach island pack, you could go under the fucking water. And this one, to in the next game down the line, to have a beach dedicated pack, to have a fucking island dedicated pack, an ocean pack, and not be able to go under, it's just really just lazy. And I don't get it. I don't understand these decisions. Why are these guys just standing around? You guys should make some love. I think it's time for them to work on their next baby, actually. I want her to have 2. Oh no, it's I'm getting some simulation lag. I'm too busy talking to you guys. I don't. So you guys, look, I'm at like 100 frames per second now, and it's still these sims are just glitched out, lagging like a motherfucker. Okay, let me. Can I do anything? Can I kiss her? Okay, there we go. There's a point in time where you can't be like, oh, it's like. It's not the computer. Like, the computer that I'm running this on is an unbelievable machine. And it doesn't have any problems running any other games. Like, why am I having so many problems running The Sims? Right? It's kind of like an issue like that. What's going on here? There's so many glitches that just don't get fucking fixed. Like, why is it so hard for my Sims to wash dishes? Anyone else get that issue? Where it's like they'll gather up the dishes and then just stop. I feel like in this game, having interactions be cancelled is one of the most annoying things. I don't want my interactions to be cancelled. Just do what I say. I don't care. And I also really hate when I'm like talking to Sims, like they're sitting at the dinner table or something, and they'll constantly get up to hug each other. Oh, so annoying. Alright, time to have this baby. Another witch baby with an ancient bloodline. Again! Get out, child. You do not need to see this. I don't care about your nightmare. You're a little witch. Wait, can she go to the magic room? She has a glimmer stone. This little girl is so bad. No. Parenting. Discipline. Recent behavior firm. Don't splash. Do not splash in the toilet. I will turn you into a fish, little girl. You know, also, like, I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. I feel like this isn't unreasonable. When the fuck are kids gonna be able to do literally fucking anything in this game? Do the sisters fight? Actually, the sisters are actually pretty good friends. They grew up together. They were all each other had. When they discovered the room of magic that their dad left them, it's deleted now. That's where when I was going to that roof over there, I had muggles live here now, but in this little room over here, I had like a little portal in there, and then down underground, there was like a little magic room that their dad had left them. So even though he abandoned them, he knew that one day they would come into their powers, so he left them that room. And so they kind of learned a lot of magic together, so they're really good friends. They grew up together, so they love each other. They don't always agree, but, you know, they're superb siblings, as it says right there. But, yeah. I lost my other train of thought. But, yeah, take the pregnancy test. So she'll have 2 kids. I'm thinking that Winter's only going to have 1. Because I want Winter to be freed up to do evil. It's cool they both have had girls so far. So I wonder if... okay, I just told you not to do this. Yell at her. I wonder if she will also have girls again. And that would be cool. I told you.
Stop
Stop doing this shit.
Oh, please.
Here's another example, guys. Here's another perfect fucking example of how useless the goddamn Scrubberoo spell is. Okay, this is a practical magic witch, right? She knows all the practical magic shit. Makes up the queen or someone squeaky clean. Why can't I clean up this mess? It's like they don't care. Oh, thank you, Frowny Brownies. That's what I wanted to talk about. I'm just gonna say, why can't kids use magic? They can have familiars. Why can't they use magic? I feel like it's just like an extra step to give them the animations. And you know what's crazy about it? I wish I could show you this, but like actually I will. I think. Save and go to manage worlds. In Create a Sim, this is why it's so weird that they can't. In Create a Sim, there is an animation when you have a kid spellcaster of them doing some magic stuff. And so I'm like, if you have that animation in there, I can't make her do it. I just gotta keep changing stuff until she just does it. Do it. Do the spellcaster animation. There it is. Like, if that's in the game, why can't, okay, use that, you have that one, just use that one animation, it'll be fine. And, like, let them do a few things. Let them clean something. I mean, like, let them do something. Why is it that they can do nothing? I just don't understand when you have all of these resources that it's so lacking in so many ways. I just don't get it. So I'm trying to make her do the animation again. Like, if you've got the animation... Oh, come on, do it. Do the animation. Put on some pants. Do the animation. Come on, do it. God damn it. Never get this fucking game to do what I want. Do it. Show it again. Show it. Ah, fuck it. You guys saw it. Rewind it if you didn't see it. But basically, if you have the animation, why not go the extra step and have them be able to do something? I don't know. Modders, get on that, please. Please get in it, modders. Yeah, they literally make sense. I wish kids could do more. It makes no sense why they can't do gardening, for example. Yeah, like, I don't... It's literally, like, lazy. Like, they don't want to take the time to do the animation. But here, it makes even less sense because there already is, like, a magic effect animation. I agree. Let them do some pranks. Or, yeah, have it backfire most of the time because they don't know magic. Because it seems like you saw the animation, it looks like kind of like a clumsy animation, right? Like they don't really have a hang on it. But, like, why can't they? They can have a familiar, but they can't do anything. It's just like they didn't even think to try. So I'm like, please, modders, if you're out there, please get on this game. Please fill in the blanks where EA has just been so fucking lazy. Please, because it's so frustrating and sad to all of us that really wanted to play a really cool magic pack. To have a magic pack, but to have it be like so cool in so many ways, but then lacking in so many other ways. Alright, it's just, I don't know, guys. It's just like really just gone. Alright, so guys, I think I'm gonna run. I gotta go actually get back to some work and get some stuff going on. I guess I'll go back to her and actually show off the familiar thing, because I actually like the fact that you can have a cat as a familiar if you have the pets pack. Well, then you can't do much with them. Like I said, I feel like it doesn't take much to add in some new basic interactions, right? Let me talk to a familiar, like the raven, like I showed you. Like, why can't I just talk to the raven? I can talk to a plant. I don't understand why I can't just add that in. It doesn't seem like it takes that. Understand where I'm coming from too, is that my first major was computer science. So I kind of understand coding. I didn't finish computer science. I switched to journalism. But I understand the way coding works. And it seems to me like there's not that big of a jump, right? Like it takes a few steps to do that. Maybe I should start modding and see if I can figure it out and get some of this stuff working. Because I'm just like, I don't. It's like a dilemma in my mind as to why it's so hard for them to do this. I agree, Lemon Lime Creek. Why can't they hire some modders? But yeah, anyway, it's cool. The cat has sparkles, and it would be like a shame if they didn't do this, considering the fact that The Sims 2 literally did this, where you could have a cat familiar. And then you can also have a dog familiar, like a you can make like a hellhound if you want it to. But yeah, that's what I'm. But the familiars are cool, I guess, but they can't do much. You can't interact with them really, and it's just like lacking in a lot of ways. Come on, modders, you guys are awesome. Please get on this. But yeah, thank you guys for like chilling with the stream. I gotta run. Peace, dudes. I might come on here and stream a little bit more. I said that last time, and it's been like, I don't know, like 10 months or something since I last streamed. When was the last stream on this channel? Let me look. When was the last stream? Yeah, it's been like 9 months. So yeah, since Get Famous, which was also... Get Famous was kind of cool, I guess. It was a cool one. But yeah, I'll see you guys. Check out like those magic streams that I did before, like the one where I was like fighting evil with the charmed ones, and like see like how modders got so close to what EA has done with all of these resources. It's ridiculous. But yeah, peace guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Saving. You've got to go dig those holes. I don't know why that just popped in my head. You guys ever seen that movie, Holes? Digging up the holes. You got to go dig those holes. Yeah. Peace, guys.